was fantastic news in 2014 when the government announced that the long campaign for sewer for Wyee had paid off and sewer would be delivered to the residents. Particularly great news for families of Wyee. I'd been working with the community, lobbying Labor and Liberal governments, various premiers and ministers, trying to get the government of the day to commit to funding the scheme. And that had been since the early 1990s. So it was great news when former Premier Mike Baird gave the project the go-ahead. With an initial estimated cost of $26 million, the original scheme was going to provide sewer connections to some 400 residential lots with a capacity for up to 1,000 properties, but that has now expanded. The state government is contributing $6,000 per lot to the overall cost for the initial 400 connections, with Hunter Water providing a point of connection to the sewer system at no cost to residents. However, property owners will have to cover the cost of the sewer pipes that are to be laid on their land to connect to the new sewerage system. Hunter Water has acknowledged the growth potential of Wyee, but as part of the Lake Macquarie City Council strategic planning for the area, has made important changes to accommodate growth for years to come. Therefore, the scheme will now be able to accommodate an additional 1,750 residential homes by upsizing proposed sewer transfer infrastructure. These properties can connect to the scheme by following Hunter Water's standard sewer connection procedure. This has seen the project cost increase by approximately $10 million to a total cost of $36 million, catering for future growth. But significantly, existing residents will still see sewer provided to their homes within the original timeframe, which means by the end of 2020. The sewer scheme is incredibly important because it will ultimately see the current septic systems in the Wyee township decommissioned, and that will provide substantial benefits, not just to residents who currently pay thousands of dollars a year just to have their septic tanks pumped out, but also to the environment. It's reasonable to predict that once homes are connected to the sewer, their property values will go up as they'll have a reliable sewer service. This is going to be great for residents and for businesses. So there's a lot of interest in how the scheme's going. So just where are we up to? Well, Hunter Water is well advanced in designing the sewer system. Property owners can expect to be contacted once the concept design is finalised and will be advised on the indicative sewerage system layout. Hunter Water also aims to complete the environmental assessment, which will demonstrate the environmental impacts of the scheme, especially during construction, and how Hunter Water plans to minimise the inconvenience to the community. The concept design is expected to be completed by April this year. The next phase will be to complete the detailed design, which will include drawing individual property plans for the initial 400 properties. We can expect to see the physical work on the ground to start by mid-2019. However, efforts will be made to commence works early where possible. The project remains on target as Hunter Water aims to provide a property connection by December 2020. This map shows the area to be sewered, including residential lots and businesses. Hunter Water will continue to keep residents updated of the scheme's progress, and the most up-to-date information can be found on its website. Hunter Water will also be conducting one-on-one sessions with property owners to discuss individual property plans with the design team prior to construction starting. I'm really looking forward to this being completed. I'm sure, though, not as much as Wyee residents have been waiting a long time for these changes.